Get away from this plate.
Hi guys. I wanted to do something cheap and easy. This was under $25, about $25. So I ended up doing this crochet braid with half 1B and half RM1 BG. I used 2-pack of the 1B and the 2-pack of the red. I cut it in half because it comes like this. If I can get it. Yeah, it's pretty long. So it comes with one long thing. And I just cut it dead in the middle. So I did that for all the hair. And when you cut it, it's this short. I wanted something length, shoulder length, but not too long because it's hot out here. And this is not how it was at first. At first it was really cute and curly. It's still cute, but at first it was more curly. And then after a while, I fluffed it out. This hair lasted me more than 3 weeks. I could keep it in for longer, but I'm deciding to take it out. But yeah, I wore this hair for 3 weeks, no problem, easy to wear. You just wake up and shake your hair and you go. Very versatile. I could do any style. I could do the middle part, any side part I wanted to. And it's mainly how I braided my hair. How you braid your hair really makes a difference. So here's how I did it. This is the braiding pattern that I ended up with. You want to pay attention to how you want your parting to be later on. And that's how you want the braids in the front to mimic. The back doesn't matter as much. I connected every 2 braids together and leaving a little bit on the middle so the hair can still be full. I used both needles, the bigger ones for the back and the smaller one in the front. And I'm just tucking in the hair with the crochet needle. You could definitely sew it on, but I prefer to crochet it in because it's a lot easier. You could kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm taking 2 of the hair that we cut and joining them together, overlapping them a little bit. You put the needle through, put the hair on the needle, close the latch, and pull that through. You don't have to knot it as much as I am, but I prefer to knot it this much, and also twist the hair as you knot it. You could kind of see here that I am crocheting on that tail that we tucked in. This makes the back a lot fuller so I don't have a gap, and I could kind of pull it up if I want to. You twist and pull the hair through. Twisting ensures that it stays in longer. We all know how to crochet, so I'm gonna skip to the invisible part. You do the same exact thing. You put the needle through, close the latch, and pull it through. You want the needle to go the direction that you want the hair to fall. So when you pull out the hair, it needs to face that way. And only pull through the hair that's closer to the braid. And that's how you create the visible part. You don't want to pull through both of the hair. You only want to pull the hair that's closer to the braid. Here I'm showing it again. You pull the needle through the hair, put the hair on the needle, close the latch, and pull the hair through. But you only take the hair that is the closest to the braid, just one single strand, which is closer to the braid, and you knot that in, making sure to pull the hair taut so you can only have a little knot. the closer you get to the front, the less hair you will want to use. So since I'm almost to the front, I'm using only one strand of hair and doing the exact same thing, making sure you're only pulling through one strand of hair, which is the closest to the braid, and knotting that. For any gaps you see later on, I went back in and I filled it in, because you want these hair in the front to be as close to each other as possible. So I did go back in later and added more hair to hide any gaps. And even closer to the hair, I took one strand of hair and separated that into two. And did the exact same thing, the exact same invisible part. If you really want, you can even separate the hair into three sections for even a more natural and a seamless look. You want this to look like it's growing out your scalp. Now I'm just cutting the hair. I was going for more of a rounder shape, so I'm cutting the hair, framing my face. Cutting the hair downwards, ensure that it's not choppy looking and it's natural looking. So I definitely recommend you cut the hair downwards like I am. Don't mind my creepy smiles. I know I have a resting bitch face, so I try to randomly smile. So I rather look like a creep than a bitch. So don't mind the random smile. I'm taking a hair pudding and a mousse and mixing those two together, rubbing that through the hair to bring the curls back to life, and taking out any shed hair. I did not have barely any shed hair. This is all I had. But yeah, I really enjoy this hair. Everyone loved this hair. I love this hair. And I'm sad to let it go, but I'm moving on. Because I had to fluff it out today, so I can't wear it like this. It's too hot. Or else I would keep it in even longer. But I really love it. It's still nice after almost a month. It's still nice. It's easy to maintain. And I had no hair left out. If you like this hair and you want to see me do other hairstyles, just comment down below and tell me what you want me to do. Because I am down for any hairstyle. This summer I'm doing everything. Everything. I talk with my hands a lot. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye. This is for how I fluffed out the hair later on. I took a scissors and cut any knots that I can see, or any fuzz or any of the hair sticking together, because synthetic hair tend to knot up and stick together after a while. So I just cut that, trying not to cut any of the curls, just anything sticking together, any knots that I could find. This is how you want it to look later. You want it to be able to lift it without it being one clump like this side is. After I did that to the other side, I'm taking a wide tooth comb and combing the hair. The more knots you take out, the less you will have to deal with when brushing out the hair. I did notice that some water made it easier to brush through, so I sprayed the hair a little bit and went back to just combing it as much as possible. You want to end up with the comb going all the way through the hair. So a lot of combing, just keep combing through, holding the bottom of the hair so you're not giving yourself any headache or damaging your natural hair under. Here I'm taking a big paddle brush and now brushing that out to make it even fuller and even thicker. I'm going for a very full look. And after that, I'm just going to style it and shape it back up, because after combing it, the shape was ruined. So I'm going to shape it back into and that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.